So you have to write 0, 0, 0 and you have to write supply as 50. So total you have to make it as 1200. So which one is less? Depending on that you have to add either row or column. So now as far as least cost method is concerned, so first we have to select the least transportation cost element. So here 1 is the element. So first we have made allocation there. So accordingly which one is less, there we have to make allocation. So whenever we are having same values, so at both elements you can make allocation. So no problem at all. So now next method of finding initial basic feasible solution is Vogel's approximation method, which is also called as WAM method. In short, it is called as WAM method. So now we will see so how to solve the problem by Vogel's approximation method. So now this is the same problem we have taken. So there are three sources are there. So three sources are there and 5 destinations are there. So these are the destinations. Three sources and 5 destinations are there. So now we are going to minimize the transportation cost by using WAM method, which is Vogel's approximation method. Now where to do allocation? So I already told you before moving we have to check transportation problem is balanced or not. When the problem is going to be balanced, when demand is going to be equal to supply. So you have to add all the demands, you have to add all the supplies. When both are equal, then you are going to say the transportation problem is balanced. If problem is not balanced, again I am repeating, you have to make that balanced and you have to solve the problem. So now how to do? So now what I am going to do? So I am going to consider first column now. So I am going to consider two least element of this column. So what is the first least element here? 2, correct? Next least element is 3. So what is the difference? 1. So I am going to write 1 here. So sorry, I will leave this and below I am going to write. So here I am going to write 1. Now as far as second column is concerned, first least element is 1, second least element is 3. The difference is going to be 3 minus 1, which will be 2. So in first column least is 2, next least is 3, difference is 1. In second column first list is 1, second list is 3, difference is 2. In third column first list is 3, second list is 5, so the difference is 2. In last column first list element is 2, second list element is 4, so the difference is 2. Now again we have to calculate the same list elements and difference for rows also. In first row first list element is 1, second one is 3, so the difference is going to be 2. So I am going to write 2 here. Now in second row first one is 2, second one is 5, so the list element is 3. And as far as third row is concerned, first list element is 2, then 3, 1. So now what we have did? So we have found out the difference between least two elements and we have written. Understood? So now where to make allocation? So out of these differences, whatever we have found out, these differences are called as penalties. So out of these penalties, maximum penalty I am going to select and I am going to make allocation. So which one is the maximum penalty here? Here you can see 3 is the maximum penalty. Means what? I have to make allocation in this row. So where I have to make the allocation? At least transportation cost I have to make the allocation. So this is the highest difference in second row. In this row the least cost is 2. So I am going to make allocation here. And how to do allocation? So what is the demand for this? Demand for this is 250 but supply is 400. So which one is lesser? Demand is lesser as compared to supply. So that's why I am going to make allocation of 250 here. So now as far as first destination is concerned, 250 has been supplied, so its demand is lower. So that's why I am going to delete all the elements in this row. So 250 has been supplied. Now how much is remaining? 0. So out of 300 we have supplied 50. So how much is remaining? 300 minus 250, which will be 50 is remaining. Now again we have to apply same method for these remaining columns. Here also the least element is 2. Here also the least element is 5 minus 3, which will be 2. And here also 2. Now as far as rows are concerned, least element is 3 here. You can see here, first least element is 1, second one is 4. So 4 minus 1 will be 3. So here first least element is 5, second least element is 6. The difference is 1. So here first least element is 2, second least element is 3. So difference is 3 minus 2, which will be 1. So now out of these penalties, which one is largest? 3 is the largest, means what? I have to make allocation in first row. In first row the least element is which one? 1 is the least element. So that's why I have to make allocation here. So what is the demand here? 350, but supply is only 50. Which one is lesser? Supply is lesser than demand. So that's why 50 I am going to give. Demand is 350, but only supply is available 50. So that's why I can give only 50. Now 50 has been supplied. So now all supply is over here. 0 is remaining. So now out of 350 demand, 50 has been supplied. So remaining demand is 300. So now the supply of first source is over. So that's why I am going to delete all the elements in first. And again we have to repeat the same procedure for remaining things. So 6 minus 3 will be 3, 5 minus 3 will be 2, 9 minus 2 will be 7. So similarly for this, so I am going to write it below here. So 6 minus 5 will be 1 again, 3 minus 2 will be 1. So which one is the largest penalty here out of these? 1, 1, 3, 2, 7. So here 6 minus 3 will be 3, 5 minus 3 will be 2, 9 minus 2 will be 7, 6 minus 5 will be 1, 3 minus 2 will be 1. Out of this, the largest penalty is 7. So I am going to make allocation in this last column. In last column, which one is the least element? This 2 is the least. So what is the demand? Demand is 200, supply is 500. Which one is lesser? Demand is lesser. So that's why I am going to make allocation of 200 here. So 200 I have allocated. So its demand has been fulfilled. So 0 is remaining. Out of 300, 500, 200 has been supplied. So remaining will be 300. So now demand of this last destination is over. So that's why I delete all these elements. Now 4 elements are remaining. So again I am going to find out the difference. 6 minus 3 will be 3. 5 minus 3 will be 2. And here 6 minus 5 will be 1. 1 minus 1 will be 0. So 0. So just keep that nil. So maximum penalty is 3210. So out of that 3 is the maximum penalty. So that's why I have to make allocation in second column. So here in second column the least cost is 3. So what is the demand? 300. Demand is 300 and supply is also 300. So both are equal. So give allocation of 300 here. So here also remaining thing is 0. Remaining demand is 0. Remaining supply is also 0. So that's why I am going to delete this column as well as this row. Now only one element is remaining. So here you can see demand is also 400. Supply is also 400. So that's why I am going to make allocation of 400. So 400 has been supplied. Remaining is 0. 400 demand is over. So remaining demand is also 0. So now you can delete this. So in this fashion, every column and every row should be deleted. So then you have to judge that you have made the right allocation. So now we are going to find out the transportation cost. Transportation cost, how to find out? So here you can see 1 into 50 plus 2 into 250 plus 3 into 300 plus 5 into 400 plus 2 into 200. So final answer will be 50 plus 500 plus 900 plus 5 into 400, which will be 2000 plus 400. So answer will be 550. So 900 plus 500, 1400 plus 2000, 3400, 3800. So 3850. So this is the transportation cost what we have got. So this is how you have to make allocation by WAM method or Vogel's approximation method. So what we have to do? We have to find out least two elements in each column and each row. We have to write the difference. Those are called as penalties. So out of those penalties, highest penalty you have to select. So you have to select the row or column of that highest penalty. In that you have to make allocation at least cost. So this is how you have to make allocation by using Vogel's approximation method. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ? Understood how to make allocation by using? So these three methods are very important as far as your exam is concerned. Northwest corner rule, least cost method, Vogel's approximation method. So these are the three methods which are used to find out initial basic feasible solution. Okay, I will give you one problem. So just find the transportation cost. So I am going to write one problem here. So try to solve. If you are going to solve, then only you are going to understand. Otherwise it is going to be difficult. ಇರೋದಂಗೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಏನು ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So I will give you one problem. Here also three sources are there, three destinations are there. Two 15 308 11 6 15 7 1 9. Supplies are 6 1 10. Demands are 7 5 3 2. So these are the demands and these are the supply. So now check whether this problem is balanced or not. When the problem is going to be balanced, 6 1 10 17. 7 5 3 2. So this is also 17. This is also 17. So this problem is balanced. So hello.
Sir, camera off ಆಗಿದೆ sir ನಮ್ದು.
Camera. So okay. I will make that on. Sorry. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ problem. So again there are three sources are there, four destinations are there. So I have written supplies and demands. So here demand is equal to supply. Supply is 17, demand is also 17. So that's why this problem is balanced. So that's why you can easily solve. So without any modification. So try to solve this problem. So you have to practice more number of problems, then only it is possible for you to solve. Otherwise it is going to be very difficult. So try to solve this problem. So tell me the answer by, first you have to use northwest corner rule. Use northwest corner rule and tell me the answer. Northwest corner rule means what? First you have to make allocation at 2. So note down this problem first. 215 308 11 6 15 719. So first use northwest corner rule. So first note down the problem.